Okay, welcome back. Are y'all ready for this? I am. I have been in contact with a company that is new to me, but probably not to y'all. KingArt. And they have sent me a box of goodies. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that. I thought I was going to get like little sample stuff of things. Let's see what all's in here. Oh, score. Y'all, okay, we're going to go ahead and play today. I'm not going to just show. We're going to play. Whoops, my mat had some tape still on it. Make sure that's done. You know, I love my little wipe-off mat here. Okay, so we're going to save the bottom one till last because it's what I'm most excited about. Okay, these are the 24 count watercolor pencil set. And I'll tell you, packing is probably, it's one of the biggest deals to me. Okay, I see two here that have broken tips. That's not unusual for pencils, but there's no holder, so I've got to find something to keep these in now, but which shouldn't be hard. Let's move this other stuff out of the way and let's just see. Let's see how these are going to work. Like I said, I didn't know what all was coming, so I'm not real prepared. These are just water tubes with brushes on the end. I believe they sell these too. I am going to put a link down below, and I'll remind you of this several times, of a discount for y'all, okay? It's a discount that they have also sent me. Now, I want to see how these work. One thing I did notice, y'all know, first thing I look at is how many purples there are. There are 2 purples in here. 2. And a white. White for watercolor. Okay, well, let's grab what looks to be a purple. Here's a purple. And I'm going to try a couple of different ways to use these. And again, I have not played with these yet, so not sure. Okay, so getting them wet works. Let's try something else. What if we were to make, I don't know how many of y'all do like cards and then you watercolor them later. When you're doing cards and watercoloring later, you can make up little watercolor palettes like this and take it on the go with you and not have to carry all your pencils. What you do is you dip in here and then you go color in whatever you were working on. Okay, let me get this clean. So you color in and then you use that paint to go color in, or you dip in and then you use it to color in whatever your shape is. So that also works. Something I really want to see, you know, there are watercolor pencils that you use, and after you go over them, it's like that. You can still see what's underneath. But, with this company, look at that. It's gone. So you're not going to have that leftover residue showing up. I do like that. That speaks volumes for me. Now let's look at the red, because now this is dark fuchsia. I can tell you also that the ends are not matching up with what it says. For instance, this says fuchsia. I'm going to turn our light on because we're not reflecting off the packaging anymore. Okay, so we've got fuchsia here. That kind of matches. Whoops, I still had the purple. Okay, so that's a pretty good match for that one. Let's make sure this is clean this time. I'm going to squeeze and it's going to push out some water. Normally I just wipe that on my towel. Is there a red pencil? Crimson. So see how dark that tip is? You see that? And the lead's really dark. And I guess you could use these as colored pencils and blend them too. It's more of a berry color. I love all the different greens that are in here. That's nice. I was going to see if there's another red. And again, they probably did not send me the largest set. This is brick. Let's see what brick is. Okay, so it's a tan with a red undercoat. That's fine. Oh, let's see. I'm not seeing a real red. You know, I think this crimson's what we did first, I think. But I want to try something. Let's put this over here. Yeah, because that's going on pretty dark, and that there's pretty dark. But when you use it, it's not going to stay a red. But again, reds are difficult. And what I want to see, oh, y'all, are you noticing this? So after that purple was dry, I could still go back and blend the two together. What happens when I go in to the blue? Same thing, and I made a new purple by taking this red in there. Okay, so I do like these. I do like these. I love how that beginning stage of marking completely goes away when you're coloring. Packaging, not the best, unless I want to put this back into the box every time. I will probably put them in a cup or something, or find a tin to put them in. Okay, next. Brush pens. How many of you have seen my video from like way back when about lettering? I love a good brush tip, and I have Tombos. I have Amazons. I used to only use Tombow until my daughter got me Amazon last year for Christmas. They're not quite as fragile on the tips. Amazons are not. And they're easier for me to stroke with. Now, these come in 2 trays. Look at all the beautiful colors. And again, I look at purples. There's 2 here. I love that. Okay, let's see how these work. So, I'm going to pull my chair up if I can find it. It's one of those balls on rollers. It's better for my back. We're going to use this one, and we're going to write, ooh, y'all. Yeah, I'm shaky because I need some coffee. That, or I just need to practice more. Yeah, I need to practice more. But do you see how big these tips are? That's a nice big tip. I like how it appears to be so very sturdy. Seems to be very sturdy. Let me try the other purple. Yeah, I'm a purple girl. And these are twin tip brush pens. So it is a brush tip. Oh yeah, these are going to be fun. It's just such a fat, juicy tip. Can y'all see that? And it is still slightly curved at how I pushed. But most of you know from my coloring videos, I am very heavy-handed. So I just need to not push as hard. But even with me pushing, those lasted well. Oh, and you know what? Bonus! It's a twin tip. So you get double. So for y'all that want to use these for in your coloring books, you've got for your big areas and your little areas, and it did not go through the paper. Now, disclaimer, you still check that on your books first, okay? Don't go just straight to a book and say, well, she said it didn't go through, and then it goes through on yours. No, that's not on me. Okay, last thing. This is what I'm most excited about. I asked them to start with if they had gelatos, and they said no, but their Artist and Mixed Media gel sticks were pretty close. So we're going to find out. See how these are packed. Packing. Packing. They should have these containers for everything. You could take these on the go. Okay, again, there's all your colors. And here. You know, I could see me traveling with these because they're in cases. Oh, y'all. Okay, we're going to have to play. We've been playing with gelatos, so y'all already know how I feel about gelatos and working with them. Let's see about these. Oh, I can't get over the containers. If they had these for everything, can you imagine lining everything up across your desk and then just seeing at a glance what you have, sliding it out and using it? Okay, because we want to know about reds, and I'm going to put it right up here on my mat. They do not have these mats. I did ask them. So there's a red. Okay, I'm going to go a little slower when I show you this next one. This yellow. You can see what color it is. Whether it matches or not, you can see it. Because look, these two don't match. That doesn't match that. But you can see what color you're getting. All right. It's got little knob things all the way here, and it's got grips here. So it's easy to pull off, but yet it's secure. There's the yellow. Put that back on. Here it snap. And they twist up. Okay, so your color is going to twist up as you use it up. Let's grab a sponge. I actually have a bunch of these coming in from Temu, and I ordered the set. Let's see what's already on here. Let's make sure it's clean. I ordered the set that's like an 8-pack that's all the different colors, so I can line them up for all the different colors. So let's start with the yellow. Okay, that's nice. Let's add some red and then pick up the rest of that yellow. Okay, it fades out nicely. Did you see the fade on that? It's not leaving my finger dirty, not any more than just pushing hard. Okay, let's clean this. You know, I always say clean it before you put it up. That way you know when you pick it up, if you forget to clean it, you're still okay. Let's try the purple. And what other color, y'all? This tealy. Let's try this. I want to see what this is. It is like a blue. Okay. So it's more, I don't know, it may be more that end. Let's try it and see. This time I'm going to use a makeup sponge. These used to be at Dollar Tree all the time, but I've not seen them in a while. Okay, the makeup sponge, you can see the line I had. So if you're going to use a makeup sponge, remember, rip it. I think we've done this before. You want a jagged edge so that when you put it down, see, it didn't leave a full mark that time with that color. I'm still liking my other piece better. Okay, so again, I will leave the link for these with Temu down below, and when you click that link, it's going to give you a discount. And so every time you order for them, make sure you use my link because I want you to get those discounts. But yeah, I do like these. And let's try again. I'm not blue or purple, okay? So win-win. Yeah, I never dreamed they would send me the box like this. Kudos to KingArt for your packaging on these. If you did everything in packaging like this, and even if you had to charge a little bit more for it, I think artists would be happy for that, because it does give us a way to stack and line things up and keep them organized. Okay, just wiping my mat down. All right, do y'all have questions about any of the 3 products today? That didn't take long to review at all. Let's grab a book. Here's a book I had in here to work on a background. So let's go ahead and work on a background with our new toys. I am going to use this paper and just make sure most of that is off. And I'm going to use some pinks and purples around in here. And so let's just open these back up. Grab out what looks to be some of the colors in my picture. I don't think you can go wrong if you get like a couple of each shades. And the other thing you can do too, because this is indented right down here, nothing says you can't do this on paper, cut a strip, do the color on the paper, and then tape it in, double-sided sticky tape. And then you've got all your colors and you know what color you're getting each time. Okay? So just a little extra something there. All right, so I'm going to put these out. And I'm going to leave the tops off, just lay them over to the side. And we're going to go straight to the book. Now, because these are not gelatos, I am not going to put them straight into the book. Okay? I don't know that they would fully blend in like a gelato. Okay? Because these are gel sticks. There is that little bit of difference. Okay, so now then, I'm going to pick up, I'm going to go light to dark. There we go. I just need to do that so you can see everything I'm working on. I'm going to start with the light, and I'm just going to go. Just going to go for it. See, even that is better. Okay, you're saying, yeah, go for it, but you want to see a little more. Okay, that's as far as I can move. Let me see if I can shove some of my supplies over. Just a bit. These new pencils that are loose. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put some more of that light down here. Let's work with that first. And even now it doesn't look like I've taken very much off of that stick. All right, then I'm going to go into the next one. Because where I put color in one spot, I'm going to put it in another spot. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side of where this bottle is. Okay? My hope is that you can see all the way down. So then I'm going to do my light purple. Yeah, I would suggest this type of blender. They're just so soft, it works really well. Then I'm going to go with the dark. And when I go with the dark, I want you to see what I'm doing. Because I do want it to blend in, I'm going to pick some up and then smush a couple times so it's down in there some and not just sitting on the top. That way, hopefully, I won't get it quite as dark as I jump in here. Start light and then push a little harder. Now, I would say this is a lot prettier than just having that white background was. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to add more color down here. I'm going to add the lighter two colors this time. Just the lighter two. And come right up next to my bottle. And then the other lighter one. And come up next to the bottle. If I do the lighter ones and I cross over into the bottle, the lighter is not going to show up. The darker ones possibly would. Now I'll go with the two darker ones again and get everything in between. Okay, so I'm going to come in and do some of this pink again. Some of this purple again. And again, light texture, light touch when you start. You can always go down harder on it. Part of me wonders what it would be like if I added in like some green or something, but I'm really afraid of messing it up. So now we're going to come over to the other side. You know how I like to show you practical application. If we're going to do something, let's really get in there and go for it, okay? So I'm putting down my colors again up here on my mat. Make sure you can see this side that we're working on. I'm just dipping into my color and then onto my page. Into my color, onto my page. Lighter colors go right next to whatever it is I'm doing. And then I can come in with the other colors. And you can see how well these are blending into each other. There's almost a little bit of a peachy look on the other side in some of the spots where the colors blended. I really like that. You can tell when I'm pushing harder because I've got my thumb down on this, because this is quite bendy and I don't want to snap it. Don't want to snap that in half. Okay, so we are almost out of time. Does anybody have any questions about the new toys I showed you today? You can tell I really, really like these mixed media gel sticks. Yeah, I'm going to be playing with these. Not going to lie. These are fun. It's a fun new toy for me. And I know as colorists, we're looking for supplies that we really like. And we're always sharing. Okay, get the last of the color off my mat. Wipe my mat off. There we go. Pull the book up some. I'm going to zoom back out and I'm just going to finish up with whatever's left on this brush. Just smoothing everything. And if you get one side darker than the other, see this side has more purple, then that's easily enough fixed. Come in, whoops, pick up some more of the color that you need, and see it wiped off with a rag. So it is easy cleanup too. And then just take a good look and just add some of that color in. And it balances out your page just fine. I like this so much better with this background on there, y'all. Anytime you can add color to a coloring book page like this, I say do it, because it just makes that page look more complete. Now, test. Ready? I'm not purple. I'm not pink. It's not leaving marks on my page. So, yeah, good. Good stuff. Okay, so I would say number one fun find is going to be this. Okay, I really like how these work. Now, if you ever have problems getting tips back on something, rest your pinky on the bottom, and then it helps guide your hand on. Okay, otherwise sometimes we shake all over and we may not line it up as easy, but if you'll do the finger thing, it helps hold your hand better. And then back in the box, light to dark. And I like their color order. You know how so many times I get something in the mail and I change the color order because I don't feel like they're in the right order? I feel like these are. So, and that's actually glittery, the metallics. These are both metallics. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I could play with these all day, y'all. Can you see the metallic shine in that? Yeah. We're gonna have fun. Okay, so if you want to keep doing in your books with some of the same materials I'm using, this might need to go on your wish list. Okay, use my link though. Don't Amazon it, because I'm going to get you a little discount on there. And then the brush tips, remember, they have a good firm tip on them, so I'm saying that's really, really good. And then of course the pencils. If you don't have a nice set of the watercolor pencils, these are the Watercolor Pro, and I would say that they're worth getting. So this is for the brushes, and this is for the watercolor. Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave that link down there. Happy Wednesday to you all, and I gotta get off here so I can go play some more with these the gel sticks. I still can't get over the containers. Awesome, awesome. I can't wait to get another box of goodies from them. I know we're always looking for supplies that we can use in our books. So, yeah, y'all keep those colors and pencils and markers all happy and being used, and I will see y'all in a few days. Bye.